Yeah, Miggy. How was your weekend? Miggy, can you hear me?
Yes.
How was your weekend?
Good.
Okay. So, are you ready for today's class?
Yes.
All right. Today we're talking about weight. We're talking about weight. Talking about what?
Wait.
Weight. I want you to concentrate fully today because this topic is very crucial in science, okay? I don't want your attention on anything else, Miggy, okay?
Wait.
So, read the topic. What's the topic?
Wait.
Weight. Very good. Okay, read what is in this cartoon for me. Yeah. Read the dialogue in the cartoon. Yeah.
Wow. This is awkward. Wait a ton. Really? It weighs 2,000 pounds. It's heavy. It barely weighs about on ounce. That's still heavy to me.
Okay. So wow, this icon weighs a ton. The other one said, really? It weighs 2,000 pounds. Then the first one said, huh? It's just heavy. The other one said, it probably weighs about an ounce. Okay, the first person is not even saying it weighs 2,000. It's asking a question because there's a question mark there, okay?
Hey.
He said, really? Oh, really? It weighs 2,000 pounds? I would say, huh? It's just heavy. Okay, it probably weighs about an ounce. Andy replied, that's still too heavy for me. Okay, you're probably familiar with your own weight. Do you know your own weight, Miggy?
No. I think it's 46 something.
Okay, 40 something, right?
Yeah.
That is in kilogram. So you have some idea about the size of pounds. However, like pepper, are you sure or are you unsure of how much a ton or an ounce is like pepper? In this lesson, we will explore the customary units of weight and learn more about using these units. We've learned about kilogram before. So weight is the force on an object from gravity. So what is weight?
The force of an object from gravity.
Very good. So let's go to the next session. In the US customer system of unit, the basic unit of weight is the pound. A pound is made up of 16 ounces. Let's take note of this, okay?
Hey.
Is that clear?
Yes.
A pound is made up of 16 what? Ounces, okay?
Hey.
And 2,000 pounds make a ton. 2,000 pounds make a ton. So 1 pound is 16 ounces. Then 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, so we need to take note of this. Also, the ounce is the smallest of the customary units of weight. The post office deliver will deliver a 1 ounce letter with one stamp. Nutmeg was right. An acorn would weigh about an ounce. Although ounces are a small weight, They are large compared to grams because one oz is 28 grams. Is that clear?
Yes.
So you need to take note of all of these points because we're going to need them when it's time for the classwork contest. Okay, let's continue. Because the next unit after pound is tons. Pounds are used for a wide range of weights. A book might weigh about 3 pounds. Is that clear?
Yes.
A book might weigh about how many pounds? A book might weigh about 3 pounds, while a television or you would weigh more than a book. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so um, you need to take note of all these points so that when we need them, you will be able to use them. So, about what weight is the weight of a book? Check it again. About what weight is the weight of a book? What is the weight of a book according to this? Yes?
Um, a book might weigh about three pounds.
Yeah, about 3 pounds. So that's about, you know, 3 lb. Or we say 2000 lb is, uh, you know, ton is in thousands of lb. Okay, let's look at this example. Estimate the weight of the following using customary units. The weight of a brick, the weight of an egg, and the weight of an ocean liner. For each object, we first decide the appropriate unit and then make the estimate. The weight of a brick. A brick is definitely heavier than ounces, so pounds are the appropriate unit. Could you hold a brick in one hand? Brick comes in different sizes, but most are about 5 to 6 pounds. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Most bricks are about 5 to 6 pounds. Then the weight of an egg will be in ounces, though it's larger than gram, but a little bit larger than grams according to what we've seen in the previous page. An egg weighs less than 1 pound, so we need to use ounces. Egg vary in size. In fact, they are graded partly based on their weight, but there are, you know, are usually between 1 to 2 who's like ounces. So the weight of an ocean liner, like this gigantic, you know, ship. This is such a large object that we would definitely use tons for heavier things. So anything you can measure in kilogram, use tons. Anything you can measure in grams or less than gram, you use ounces. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the next section. Let's see what's on this section. So converting units of weight, still under the customary system. Sometimes we need to convert units often to be consistent with other measurements. For instance, let's say a rock. In a rock collection, some rocks weigh 18 ounces, 21 ounces, and 3 pounds, like 3 lb, and 3 ounces, and so on. To compare the rocks more easily, it would help if the last rock were measured in ounces too. Like instead of saying 3 pounds 3 ounces, then all of them should be in ounces. So to convert 3 pounds 3 ounces to ounces, we will multiply 3 by 16 since we're converting from a larger unit to a smaller unit. So let's remember that pounds times 16 is going to give us the ounces, okay?
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, having said that, so we convert by multiplying, that would be 3 times 16, that's 48. Then we add the other, 3 to it, that would be 51. So we can compare 51, this is 51 ounces, to 21 and to
50.
18. So let's try another one. If a pickup truck weighs 9,000 pounds, what is that in tons? Pounds are 2,000 times smaller than tons. That is, tons are 2,000 times bigger than pounds. So because we are converting from a smaller to a larger unit, we will divide by 2,000. So that is 9 divided by 2,000 pounds, which is a ton. Then this will give us 4 tons, remainder 1,000 pounds, or 4.5 tons. Okay,
Okay.
4.5 tons. So we're going to be working on something shortly to see, but let's look at. So sometimes we need to convert units to add or subtract. If we have two measurements in different units, we have to convert one of the measurements to the same unit as the other measurement in order to add or subtract them. Is that clear?
Yes.
So Jennifer has a newborn puppy that weighs 12 ounces. She visits the veterinarian 1 week later, and the puppy weighs 2 pounds. How much weight did the puppy gain? So 2 pounds, 12 ounces. Pounds to ounces. We can convert the units to ounces altogether. We multiply the 2 by 16, and that's going to be 32 ounces. So from 12, that means the puppy has gained 20 ounces. Okay?
Okay.
20 ounces. I mean, when we subtract 32 minus 12, that's the difference. So the puppy gained 20 ounces in weight. 1 pound equals 16 ounces. So we could say that the puppy gained 1 pound, 4 ounces. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to look at this concentration game. We have to be able to see where the concentration lies. Okay,
Okay.
so are you ready to open this? Because I'll be asking you some questions. Yes, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, then let's check this. Um, let's see this third space from the top. Let's see. Okay, hold on. So if I open this third space, let's say that's 5,000 pounds, right?
Yes. Okay.
Take note of that. So if I open the one other, this one is 2 pounds 6 ounces. 2 pound 6 ounces. Okay. So if I open this is 1 pound. Is that clear?
Yes.
1 pound.
Wait for
Okay. And let's try to see any other one. Maybe the one at the top of one pound. This is
Which
20
one?
ounces. 20 ounces.
Hold
So
on. Hold
20.
on.
Okay. 20 ounces. Then the next one I'm going to see here, maybe beside this one, is 160 ounces. So 160 ounces, this will have a counterpart in pounds, maybe. So this one at the top is 3 pounds. 3 pounds. Okay, beside it is 16 ounces. And 16 ounces is 1 pound. So which should be this one? Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Okay, so let's check what is maybe here. This is 48 ounces. Okay, okay.
Okay.
And 48 ounces should be the same as 3 pounds. That is 48 divided by 16. Then
Okay.
maybe under this, if we have this is 5 pounds. So we really don't have 5 times 16. We don't have the counterpart yet. So let's see what's beside it. This is 1 pound, 4 ounces. And that'll be 20. So I think we've seen 20 ounces before. So we can go here. Are you seeing that?
Yes.
Then I think maybe beside this we have 10 pounds. So the 10 pounds, 10 times 16 is 160, right? So we have this, okay?
Okay.
Then maybe we can go under this place. We have 2.5 tons. Wow, this is a really large one. Okay,
Okay.
2.5 tons. So if we're taking it to pounds, that would be times 2,000, okay?
Okay.
But I don't think we've seen, uh, okay, I think we've seen that before, 5,000 pounds. So 2.5 times 2,000 is what? 5,000. So it should be somewhere here. Is that clear?
Okay.
Then maybe this one, under this 1 pound, this is 4,000 pounds. 4,000 pounds. So that will be 2 tons, but I don't know where the 2 tons will lie. So let's check this. Yeah, that's 2 tons. Okay.
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 Good. And this last one, let's see, this is 20,000 pounds. 20,000 pounds. So if we divide by 10, that will be 10 tons. But we don't have 10 tons yet. So this is 2 pounds, 6 ounces. Okay, 2 pounds, 6 ounces. This is 8,000 pounds at the top here. 8,000 pounds, which is 4 tons. But I think if we open this is 4 tons. Is that clear?
Yes.
Then the next one, maybe this one under here is 80 ounces. So 80 ounces would be about That would be 5 pounds if you divide by 16, okay?
Okay.
So I think we have 5 pounds here.
Kilo ka
So we
ano?
have, this is 38 ounces.
Pakiluto ko.
38 ounces. Like, how many 16 can we see there? That'll be two, which is 32, will remain six. So matches with this. Then the first one must match with the last one. So is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the last session. Let's work on the questions before we. So an acorn is almost like it's most likely to be weighed in, is it ounces, pounds, or tons? So check this. Miggy, are you there?
Yes. Yes.
So an acorn is likely to be weighed in what?
Pounds.
Ounce. Okay. Then the next one. Which measurement is most accurate to describe the weight of an adult? Yes, which
What's it?
measurement you said?
I I think it's the third option.
The third option. Hmm, hold on. If it's like a child, that would be about 100 pounds. Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
and
Option.
let me see something. Let's look at this very well before we pick a wrong option. So let's say if an adult weighs, let's say 80 kilogram, okay? Is
Okay.
that clear?
Yes.
So if an adult weighs 80 kilogram, so what would that be in tons? That would be maybe around 0. It's less than 1 ton, so we can use ton because 1.5 tons. If we convert that to kilogram, that's 7.5 tons. That'll be around 1,000. So no adult will weigh that. So the first option is out of it. Then if we check 50 pounds, 160 pounds, 180 pounds. So you should be right with it, but it's between, okay, yeah, this is ounces, so it's pounds we should pick, okay?
Pa, ano?
Are you
Sa side
getting
up.
that?
Wait for a while.
Okay, the third option is ounces, like I said. So the last option should go for another 180 pounds. So what unit would you use to weigh an elephant? This is the next one. If you're ready, Miggy. Choose two correct answer. You cannot use feet and ounces are too small, so you can use tons or pounds. Okay.
Okay.
Then, which measurement is most accurate to describe the weight of a baseball? It's not. Yeah, baseball. Baseball be measured in pounds or ounces? So Let's see. So which option do you think that should be in ounces? Okay.
Okay.
So it can be in tons. Okay, it's not up to pounds, so then which pair of units is not equivalent? 10,000 pounds is 5 tons. That's correct. 3 tons is 6,000. That's correct. 4 pounds is 64. So the first one is not correct. Okay.
Okay.
Because 4 times 16 is 64. So convert 6 pounds, 4 ounces to ounces. So 6 times 16 is what? You first multiply by 16, then you add the 4. Okay. It should be 6 times 16 is 96. Can you hear me?
I think
Can
it's
you
the
hear me?
fourth. Yes. I think
So
it's that
is it what?
third option.
Yeah,
I
third option. That's correct. So let's see. Add 350 pounds to 4 tons. Then everything is going to be in pounds. 4 times, what do you call it? 4 times 2,000 is 8,000. Then you add 350, that's 8,350. Convert 96 ounces to pounds. That'll be 96 divided by 16. That'll be 6. Okay.
Okay.
Then the next one, subtract 6 ounces from 3 pounds. So 3 times 16 is 48 minus 6. 48 minus 6 would be what? 42. And that's how many 16 can we see there? That'll be 2. Remainder what? 10 from 42. So that should be the last option, okay? Because
Okay.
6 times 16, wait, 3 times 16 is 48. Then you want to subtract this. 48 minus 6 is 42. Then if you remove 32, which is 2 ounces, I mean, yeah, 2 pounds, then you have 10 remaining. That's 10. So let's submit this one. So what's your score for this?
100%.
Yeah. So very quickly, let's see what's the next thing on the assignment page there. I think this is about capacity, okay? So the next one is capacity, talking about the customary system. You can see this bottle. You say, what is the capacity of this bottle? How much liquid can it hold?
It's all closer.
16 fluid ounces, 2 cups, or 1 pint. Actually, all three measurements are the same. That is, 16 fluid ounces is the same as 1 pint, and it's also the same as 2 cups. Is that clear?
Okay.
Yeah, so all the three measurements, they are the same. We're going to need that information later. So
Huh?
in the customary system, we use ounces, cups, pint, quarts, gallons. You know, why are there so many different measurements in the US customary system of units? So in this lesson, we're going to explore the customary units of capacity and learn more about using these all of these units. Okay,
Great.
is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So we'll move on to the next session. To compare units of capacity within the customary system, we have the customary units for capacity that we use today come from units used in the colonial America and England. There are so many measurements because they developed over time before they became standardized, and because drinks were taxed according to size, teaspoons and tablespoons are part of the system also. So the customary units of capacity start with ounces, and these are properly called fluid ounces, which is abbreviated as FL.OZ. So we don't confuse them with the ounces we use for weight. So that's why that one is fluid ounces. 2 tablespoons hold 1 fluid ounce, or 1 tablespoon is zero point 0.5 fluid ounce. So we say a juice glass holds 8 fluid ounces. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, so take note of all of this information on the screen because you're going to need them to answer some questions when the time comes, okay?
Okay.
So, 8 fluid ounces is in one cup. That's like a juice glass. Next is a cup, which holds 8 fluid ounces, like a juice glass. Cups, as well as teaspoons and tablespoons, are an important unit to measure ingredients in cooking. Juice boxes often comes in 8 fluid ounces or 1 cup size. So generally, liquid containers are liquid containers use ounces, whereas recipes would prefer cups. Hold on a bit. To continue with this, we have 2 cups or 16 fluid ounces make 1 pint. Again, for drink containers such as soda bottles, fluid ounces are listed rather than pint. Soda comes in 16 fluid ounces, which is 1 pint bottle, and small milk cartons are 1 pint. So we should take note of all of these units, okay?
Okay.
So go through what is on the board. Just study them because you're going to need those values. Study them in a little bit. If you need to jot anything down, jot them down, okay?
Mhm.
Now, we've looked at this. So the next one, 2 cups or 16 fluid ounces make 1 pint. Again, for drink containers such as soda bottles, fluid ounces are listed rather than pints. So that comes in 16 fluid ounces or 1 pint bottle, and small milk cartons are 1 pint. 2 pints or 32 fluid ounces make 1 quart. 2 pints make 1 quart. Then milk also come in carts, and oil for car's engine is measured in carts. So 1 quart of milk and 1 quart of oil. So this 1 quart is actually 32 fluid ounces, which is the same as 2 pints. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, the largest customary unit for capacity is gallon. 1 gallon is the same as 4 quarts. Okay,
Okay.
instead of liter, they use gallons. It is 1 quarter or 1/4 of a gallon. I mean, talking about 4 quarts. 4 quarts is 1 quarter. Okay. I mean, 1 quart is 1 quarter, so four of it is a gallon. Is that clear?
Yes.
Milk also comes in 1 gallon or half-gallon containers. So gallons are also used to measure larger capacity container, like a sink or a bathtub. So, like I said, you should take note of these units: half-gallon and 1 gallon of milk. So one is half, the other is one. So this bathtub is about 30 gallons. So let's summarize what we know about the customary unit. 1 cup is 8 fluid ounces, 1 pint is 2 cups, 1 quart is 2 pints, and 1 gallon is 4 quarts. So each quart is 1/4 of a gallon. Then, now notice that each measurement is based on the powers of 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. So let's look at some comparison between the units to see more powers of 2. 8 fluid ounces is 1 cup, and that is half pint. 1 cup is half pint, 2 cups is 1 pint, which is 16 fluid ounces. 4 cups, that'll be 2 pints because this one times 2 gives us this one times 2. And 16 times 2 gives us this 32. So in ounces, when you multiply the value, when you divide the value in ounces by 8, you get the values in cups. That means cups unit is larger than ounces. Okay,
Okay.
is that clear?
Okay.
So if you multiply cups by 8, you get the fluid ounces. And if you divide cups by 2, you get the pints. Okay,
Okay.
so we'll try to round up for today. We might not be able to go to the next session. Okay,
Okay.
we'll round up here so that by the time we meet on Wednesday, we'll continue from this second section. Is that clear?
Yes.
So, what we are looking at is the comparison between fluid, cup, and pint. Cups times 8 gives fluid ounces. Cups divided by 2 gives pints. Take note of that, okay?
Okay.
Like this. So you can see that the customer unit capacity are based in parts of 2 because each unit is twice as larger as the unit before. That's if half gallon is included. So here, look at gallon. This is half gallon, okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
So a gallon is going to be 16 cups, and that'll be 16 cups, that'll be 128 fluid ounces, and that'll be 8 pints. Half of the 16 cups is 8 pints. Then the 16 cups multiplied by 8 is the fluid ounces, which is 1 gallon. So 1 quart is 4 cups, which is 1/4 of a gallon. Is that clear?
Yes.
So that means if we divide a gallon by 16, we'll get 1 cup. So from cup to gallon, if you have 1 gallon, just multiply by 16, you get cups. And if you have 32 cups, then you're going to have 2 gallons. Okay?
Okay.
So you really need to study this before the next class. Study this table. Is that clear?
Yes.
That's where we'll be rounding up for today before we come to look at this example and go to the next session. So, okay, that'll be it for now, Migi, okay?
Okay.